This is the Monday, December the 28th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. And boy, a lot to talk about. Really dynamic storm system wrapping up through the plain states, causing all sorts of different types of weather. I'll get into that as the current edition of the video rolls along. There's a peek from the Greensboro Tower camera early this morning. During the 5 o'clock hour, it was still very mild as I cut the video. Temperature 63, dew point 63, humidity 100%. It was a very warm weekend. And how about that Saturday? That was picture perfect across the region. There's your time lapse from yesterday from the Charlotte Dowd YMCA camera. A lot of clouds for Sunday. Had some morning drizzle, then a little bit of late day clearing, some late day sunshine yesterday in a lot of spots. And it was another day of near or exceeding record warmth across the region. A number of record highs did indeed fall again yesterday. Greensboro among those sites, 74 the high there, 77 in Columbia, 76 in Raleigh, 78 in Fayetteville yesterday. There's the 70s for highs across the entire Triad viewing area yesterday. Charlotte viewing area also in the 70s for Sunday's highs. It is still quite mild across the region at the time I'm cutting the video during the 5 o'clock hour, but big time weather changes are beginning to unfold. Right now, winds are not a big factor, but they'll be kicking around out of the north and northeast across many North Carolina spots as we get deeper into the morning, and that's going to bring in a much cooler air mass. For instance, here's a look at Greensboro. Watch the temperatures going the wrong way today. And that'll be the case in many locations across North Carolina through the foothills and the Piedmont zone. So kind of a different type of temperature day. And then notice also overnight, temperatures will try to climb once again as a warm front lifts back through. A lot going on the radar. Now, not much happening locally yet, but you look west of us. What a messy storm system. You have rain transitioning to a pretty significant zone of wintry precip there through parts of Illinois, Indiana, back into Missouri and Iowa. You pan westward from there, some snow in parts of Kansas, and then a pretty significant winter storm continuing in Texas and Oklahoma. All different modes of wintry precip there. And then you get into the warmer side of the system. Heavy rain with some thunderstorms in eastern Arkansas, and then the thunderstorms really crank in intensity as you get further to the south into Mississippi and Louisiana. Big time severe weather ongoing early this morning. There's been a number of tornado warnings. Those are the kind of purple polygons you see there. The blue outlined areas, those are severe thunderstorm warnings and a tornado watch continuing for a good chunk of Mississippi and southeastern Louisiana until later on this morning. Look at the temperatures. Very, very warm still all across the southeast. But then, just for instance, Jackson, Mississippi is at 76, Dallas, Texas, 37. Big time temperature contrast associated with this system, one of the ingredients fueling the ongoing severe weather threat. Now, here in the Carolinas, there's your cold front. And that will drop southward as we go through the day. That's why we have the falling temperatures. In the meantime, there's your big line of storms moving through Alabama into Georgia and Tennessee today. We'll have showers at times. Thunderstorm chances relegated probably to the coastal plain, but certainly some shower chances, and that shower chance continues on into tonight. There's the high resolution modeling showing you the showers continuing at times. And I'll expand that view out there and notice there's that line of storms approaching from the west, but due to the stable air mass, probably no big severe weather threat for a lot of the Piedmont and the foothills in North Carolina. There's your active zone of severe storms today, a slight risk for places like Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Tupelo, Meridian, Mobile, Pensacola. Now, today and tonight, around the foothills, I should say around the Piedmont rather, a third to a half of an inch of rain most likely. Back into the foothills where there's a flash flood watch in effect for the foothills and the mountains could be an additional inch or so of rain. So some morning showers tomorrow, and then as this cold front works through, the shower chances work toward the coast. Maybe even some intervals of afternoon sun. Another mild day tomorrow. And then here comes the next system. The low pressure rides along a front Wednesday. Unfortunately, looks like a very wet day Wednesday. Probably quite wet for the Belk Bowl Wednesday afternoon in Charlotte. And we could pick up another 1 to 2 plus inches of rain as Wednesday rolls along. There's your Wednesday highs. Now thereafter, big, chilly, slow-moving high pressure through the Rockies and the plains, really all across the majority of the lower 48. It'll be a very quiet late week and weekend ahead as we ring in 2016, but it will be much chillier. For instance, there's your Saturday high temperatures, and that's with full sunshine. So if you've been wanting more winter-like temperatures, they are on the way. We're looking at a much, much colder setup late week and through the weekend into early next week, too. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a great Christmas. Happy New Year if you don't be checking in before then. But everybody, have a great week and God bless.